There's something strange happening in Punjabi rap right now. Some of the most talented, pen-heavy lyricists in the scene are still underground. Meanwhile, Sukha, he's everywhere. Cars, gyms, night drive playlists, Instagram reels, and that one cousin who thinks blasting music on a Bluetooth speaker makes him that guy. And here's the uncomfortable question. If there are better rappers, why does Sukha keep winning? This video isn't about hating on Sukha, and it's definitely not blind glazing. The truth is way more interesting. Sukha understood modern Punjabi listeners before Punjabi rappers even realized the rules had changed. And that's exactly why he blew up. One of the biggest lies music fans tell themselves is the best rapper always wins. That has never been true. Not in America, not in Bollywood, not in Punjabi rap. The artists who dominate aren't always the most technical. They're the ones who understand emotion, timing, culture, and replay value. People don't replay songs to study the rhyme schemes. They replay songs because of a feeling. Nobody's in the gym thinking, wow, that multi-syllabic internal rhyme was breathtaking. They're thinking, can this song make me feel like I'm lifting a truck? And Sukha mastered that feeling, not by being the smartest person in the room, but by being the coolest one in it. Punjabi music didn't just evolve, it got a full software update. Before, people respected songs for lyrics, vocals, storytelling, and raw talent. Now, music is consumed like fast food. 15-second reels, gym edits, TikToks, night drive montages, speaker videos filmed on a Nokia from 2007. And in this new area, nobody asks, is this song complex? They ask, does this make me feel like I'm the villain in a gym edit? That's a completely different sport. And Sukha, he's playing it like he got the rulebook early. His songs aren't built like lyrical rap, they're built like weather. You don't listen to them, you stand inside them. Instead of a dense multi-syllable hook, Sukha often uses one short phrase, same vowel sounds, tiny tone shifts, looped over a minimal beat. It's the musical equivalent of someone tapping your shoulder until your brain finally says, fine, I'll remember it. Meanwhile, some lyrical rappers need 5 listens before you even remember the chorus. Now, there's one more thing people whisper about when it comes to Sukha. A question that shows up in comment sections, Reddit threads, and group chats where everyone suddenly becomes a music industry detective. Does Sukha have ghostwriters? Let's talk about it properly. At first, the theory makes sense. His hooks are too clean, too sticky, too perfectly engineered for replay. It almost feels like someone is in a secret lab cooking them up. But here's where the plot twist hits. Yes, Sukha does work with writers, producers, and of course other artists. But unlike most artists, he doesn't hide it. He doesn't pretend. He doesn't sneak credits. He doesn't act like the pen is a mystery. He literally puts the writers in the description of his songs. And in his biggest hit, At Asle or A Asle, he didn't just credit the writer. He put Jani Natta in the song title as the lyricist. This is the moment where the ghostwriter conspiracy collapses. Because ghostwriting is supposed to be a secret, hidden, behind the curtain. But Sukha, he's basically saying, yeah, I collaborate, here's the guy, his name is right there, enjoy. So why do people still think he has ghostwriters? Honestly, most people don't even know what a ghostwriter actually is. They hear a hook that sounds too clean, too sticky, too effortless, and they just type ghostwriter in the comments like it's some kind of vibe check. But ghostwriting has a real definition. It means someone wrote for you in secret so you could pretend it was yours. That's the whole point of the word. The ghost is invisible. Sukha's writers are not invisible. They're in the video description, they're in the song title. Jani Natta isn't hiding. His name is literally on the project. So when people say ghostwriter, what they actually mean is, this sounds too good for one person. And that's actually a compliment disguised as an accusation. Here's the real distinction most people miss. A ghostwriter is secret, a co-writer is a collaborator. And co-writing isn't cheating. It's literally how the music industry has always worked. The Beatles had George Martin. Drake has a whole room. Sukha had Jani Natta and puts his name on the tin. That's not hiding talent. That's respecting it. The real question was never who wrote it. It was why does it work so well? And that answer has nothing to do with who's hiding. Because nobody is. Modern rap isn't about what are you saying? It's about vibe, about authenticity. It's about do I believe you? And with Sukha, the answer is always yes. Not through aggression, not through drama, but through effortless confidence. He raps like someone who doesn't need to prove anything. Not loud, not desperate, just comfortable. It's the same energy as the kid who didn't study, but still gets the highest grade in the class. And here's the thing, a lot of artists try too hard to sound legendary. Every line is dramatic, every bar is a flex, every song is basically screaming, please, please respect my talent. Gen Z can smell that forced energy instantly. Perfection is boring now. Roughness feels real. Imperfection feels human. Older rap fans hear Sukha's casual delivery and think, why isn't he trying harder? Younger listeners hear it as, he's too comfortable to need to. Same song, completely different reception. Because Sukha doesn't sound like a lecture, he sounds like a mood, and moods replay forever. The internet didn't just change music, it changed what a celebrity is. Old stars felt larger than life. Today's stars feel accessible. People don't just listen to music anymore, they attach themselves to an aesthetic. The clothes, the captions, the attitude, the lifestyle, the energy, but most importantly, the connection and relatability. Sukha understands branding better than people think. Even when the music is simple, the identity is clear, and clarity is powerful online. You don't need to know every lyric by heart, you just need to know the feeling. That's influence. Yes, there are Punjabi rappers with better bars, deeper storytelling, crazier wordplay, and stronger technical ability. But technical ability doesn't create obsession. Connection does, replay value does, identity does, understanding youth culture does.
Yeah, I'm sorry to my professors. I know I told you I'm sick, but I'm here at the Juno, so.
Some lyrical rappers make music for other rappers to show off wordplay. Sukha makes music for real life, for driving, for flexing, for chilling, for memories, for moods. It's a different kind of intelligence, the kind that makes your song the soundtrack to someone's entire personality for a month. So, no, Sukha probably isn't the most technical Punjabi rapper, but maybe that was never the point. Because modern listeners aren't searching for the best rapper anymore. They're searching for the artist who feels the most addictive, the most effortless, the most connected to their lifestyle. And whether people like it or not, Sukha figured that out early. And that's why he keeps winning. So the real question is, did Punjabi rap get worse? Or did the audience just change?